Lindsay Bry, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about what is in my school bag, but before we get started, we are going to do the comment of the video. Okay, so this comment is from Cochineal? I don't know, I'm sorry, 2851, and this was on my January 13th, 2026 bullet journal short, and they said, "Love this, OMG. Thank you so much. I have been bullet journaling every single day this year so far. If you guys would like a look into my bullet journal, more in-depth view, then please let me know and I will be more than happy to do that. I already have a few video ideas in mind, and one of them is a full tour and explanation of my bullet journal, and another one is how I set up my bullet journal, because for 2027 I'm doing something a little bit different than I did for 2026. So I have a video idea where I set it all up and show you guys how I do it. But on to today's video, we are going to be doing a what is in my school bag. So I recently just got a new school bag from the TikTok shop, surprisingly, and this is my school bag right here. It is a black tote bag. It has a little lion. It has a little elephant charm right here. This is from my friend Lachlan at school. It has some patches right here that I sewed on. This one is the band Slayer. This one just says rock, and this one says stay focused. This is also from my friend Lachlan. And then I have a patch or a pin right here that says 1312. If you know, you know. But yeah, so let's just get into this. But there's a zipper section right in the front where I have a bottle of Excedrin because I tend to get migraines a lot, at least like several times a month. And I also have some pads. I have a thick one and then two thin ones. And that is the only thing in the zipper section right in the front of the bag. This is what it looks like on the inside of my bag. And let's get into it. First we have my iPad, obviously. This is what I use instead of a laptop. Oh my god, I couldn't think of the word. This is what I use instead of a laptop, and I can just prop it up like this, and it comes with a keyboard that is completely detachable. It is Bluetooth, and I also have an Apple Pencil. So this is what I use instead of a laptop. I think it's a lot easier and it's a lot thinner, more compact. I like it a lot more. This is my pencil case. It is the Def Leppard Hysteria album cover. And this actually was a makeup bag in the Def Leppard collection, like the Def Leppard makeup collection. So this is where we have whiteout, we have pencils, we have pens, we have a charger for something, we have highlighters, I have some lead in here. But yeah, this is just full of pens, pencils, whiteout, highlighters, the whole 9 yards. So it is, actually let me do it this way. Let me close it up a little bit. It is completely filled. And this is my pencil case. I did have a smaller pencil case, but I didn't have enough room. So I swapped it out with this one. This is something that I just got yesterday, actually. This is a folder. I haven't even put anything in here yet because, like I said, I just got it. But this is going to be for my notes. I take a lot of notes more than anything. So what I'm going to be doing is, like, each class has their own folder. So I'm going to be putting the sectioned notes in their respective folders, just so I can carry it around with me. I currently have a folder that you'll see in a minute, but it's very flimsy and the papers fall out a lot. Plus, this is a folder on the front cover, so I can stick like the school map on the front, which is very helpful. I had to go to the testing center for this this semester. It's an online class. One of my classes is online, and I have to do the testing at testing centers. No idea where it was. So thankful I had the school map though. Okay, so the things that I use for writing, for note-taking, I don't use normal paper. I use this campus graph paper, and it is a 5x5 graph paper, and it looks like this right here. I have 3 packs of it because I love it so much, but this is what it looks like. And this is what I use for all my notes. I've only used 1 pack so far, but I used a lot of it. I prefer this a lot more over lined paper because I think the lines are smaller and I write pretty small, so I really enjoy it. but also a lot of my classes have illustrations or images or a lot of math, especially for the thanatochemistry class that I took. We did a lot of math in that class. So it's nice having graph paper instead of lined paper. Just a personal preference though. That's just me. In here I have some PowerPoint presentations that I printed off. I'm not going to use these. I'm not even going to lie. The only reason I printed these off was because I had an exam yesterday and I was cramming last minute. And yeah, I am not going to use these at all. So this is the folder that I have my school notes in. So I have 2 classes this semester. This is my physiological pathology class, and this is my microbiology class. I'm not going to use this. You see what I mean? Like, it's a very flimsy, so they keep sliding and falling out, so I'm not going to use this folder. And I don't like that material. I don't know. But I'm going to take all of these notes out, and I'm going to swap them in for this notebook, because this just seems a lot sturdier than this is. I have a pack of pens. These are my favorite pens to use, especially for notes for school. This is the Bic Crystal Extra Smooth. These are, I believe, medium point pens. I really like the thin ones, but I couldn't find the thin ones. So this paper that I use is actually like a waxy material, and a lot of the pens that I have don't really write very well on it, but these work so well. And I also use the Papermate Flare pens to do like highlighted words or specific things that are important that stand out, and then I'll write everything else in this pen. But like I said, it is like a waxy coating to that paper, so not any pen will stick. I have some notes. These are post-it notes. These are Band-Aid Memo post-it note pads, and they're so cute. My mom actually got these for me, and I think they fit pretty well with my major. If you guys don't know, I'm a Mortuary Science major, so I thought these were adorable. We also have a lot of post-it notes. I have yet to use these. These I just bought for this semester, so I haven't really used any of them yet, but we have post-it notes of every single color, and they're all the same size. But yeah, I have a lot of post-it notes. I don't know why I got so many. Like I said, I haven't really used any at all this semester, but you know, who knows? Maybe I'll need them in the future for something. Okay, so the inside of my bag is empty except for the 2 little inserts, so we only have a few things left. I do have some index cards with me. I use these if we do like PowerPoint presentations or just project presentations in general, and I'll have these as my little note cards so that I can like stand there and read off the note cards instead of looking like this and staring at the PowerPoint, because they want us to get in the habit of speaking to people and feeling comfortable and being able to project during large groups, especially if you're working in the funeral industry and you have to do the funeral services and you have to speak to grieving families and you have to do the presentations at the funerals where you read the passages. Yeah, you know, you get the deal. They want us to get in the habit of being more comfortable and open with talking in public and talking out loud to people. So we have a lot of presentations, and these are very helpful for that. I have a charger here. This is for my phone. Silica pack. This is not only for my phone, this is also for my iPad. This is very beneficial, especially in my microbiology class. Our tables or the desks that we use actually have a outlet attached to the desk, so it's very, oh my gosh, it is very beneficial to have this, so I can just plug it in literally like right underneath the desk, and I don't have to worry about plugging it in behind me or like 3 feet down the classroom. So it's very beneficial, and it's like a small cord, but oh well. And the last 2 things I have in my school bag are both lotions. We have 1,000 Christmas Wishes from Bath & Body Works and Snowy Peach Berry from Bath & Body Works. If you guys watched my Christmas haul, you will know I got this from my mom this past Christmas, and this I've had for a while. I don't even know how long I've had it, but I believe there's like this much left in here. This is still pretty brand new, but yeah, you can kind of see how much is left in there. There's like this much left, but it is very cold in our classrooms because we are in a science major, so we need to keep it cold to keep the bacteria dead, you know what I mean? And my hands get dried out a lot, so this is very beneficial for me to have. Okay, you guys, that was everything in my school bag. I know it wasn't a lot, but this is only my second semester in school. Who knows, maybe the further I get along in my program, I'm gonna have different items in my school bag. Never know. Now I have the fun task of putting everything back in my school bag. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or video ideas, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. All my social media links are always in the description box and at the end of the video. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you all next time. I will see you all next time. I almost said next video. Both are true. I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.